In my previous video where I talked about division of numbers, in that there was not even a single decimal place because those problems were carefully selected, and those problems are usually, that technique is really good when you don't have decimals. So now I'm going to teach you a technique where the dividend is smaller than the divisor. So I'm going to start showing you a few problems, but before that I'll teach you the concept which really helps apply this concept, this method. As we all know, 1 by 2 is equal to 4 by 8 because these are equivalent fractions. So now when we add 1 and 4 and we add 2 and 8, we get 5 and 10. Now 5 and 10 is also 1 by 2. So this theorem states whenever equivalent fractions are added or subtracted with each other, the answer will always be equal to the simplified fraction. So this is the theorem which we are going to use for this concept. So now let's do a few problems related to division using this concept. You can see that these two numbers are in perfect fractions, but this method involves some amount of, approximation. So we could say that by looking at this, that we could say that this is approximately 1 by 2. We could say that. I'm not saying necessarily, but we could say that. So now, to make this denominator a much simpler number, for example, let's make it 1300. Because there are 2 zeros in it, then we can just cut down it to 13 and then do the division and then divide that number by 100. So now, how much do I have to add this number to get 1300? Correct, I need 44. So I write 44 over here. And now I need to add, now see, what is the ratio? It's 2:44, so that means the ratio over here is going to be 1:22. So I need to add 22 over here. So 695 by 1300. Now we can, for now, leave the zeros and then do the division. Since this number is small, you can just use normal division. So as you can see, this method is very fast, and you could try it out for, and I'm going to show it for like bigger numbers, but you could try it out at your end as well. So your answer is going to be approximately 0.534. So 673 divided by 1256 is equal to 0.534, or approximately that much. You can use the calculator to verify this value, and this value might be off by like 1 digit in like the hundreds place, but there's no problem with it because that's a very minuscule change. Now I'm going to show you numbers where both division where both the numbers are 4-digit numbers. These two are very big numbers, and if we do the normal division method, it's going to take a lot of time. So now we can use Vedic maths again to do this. So now let's do, now the approximate we can take is again 1 by 5. So now how much do I need to add this to make it 6000? Correct, we need to add 33. Now you might say 33 and 5 are not perfectly in ratios. That doesn't matter. What we can do is that we can just consider this to be 30, or we can consider this to be the number closer to it. So let's take 35 because 5 times 7 is 35, and let's put the 7. So we have to do this 118 by this. Now we can ignore all of these zeros and then just simply do normal division. 1 5 7 6 6 and then 5 1, so we get 1, and then now we get 8, so 48, and then 3, and then 38 and 6. So your answer is going to be approximately 0.186. So as you can see, this method really speeds up the process of division of big numbers, and I would recommend you to continuously practice this. So I've shared the link to my website below where there are a few questions. Thank you for watching this video.